Okay, oil pressure came up right away to steady 71 right now. Oil temperature is 80 Fahrenheit. Photo of the startup. Okay. Idle a little bit lower. Boost pump off. PSI dropping to roughly, well, it's fluctuating between 25 and 26.
So ground 501 Romeo Papa Penske, ready to taxi with Romeo.
Ocean 501 Romeo Papa.
Ammeter is showing 14.4, 11 amps.
Charlie. To Roman Enterprise?
Yeah, 14.4 volts, 11 amps. Now 10 amps because it's starting to get caught up. EFIS screen, no red X's.
337 Foxtrot.
Not worried about the altimeter.
5337 Foxtrot, Pontiac ground taxi via Charlie, Charlie 4 Bravo. Hold short runway 36.
We're taxiing.
Bravo, hold short, runway 36. 37 Foxtrot.
Okay, flight controls are good. Flaps up. Flaps all the way up. Flight instruments look normal. Like I say, I'm not going to worry about the altimeter. They're not flying. No cockpit light. Ammeter is now pulling 8 amps. I'll turn on the nav and strobe now. Not going to worry about the pulse. We'll turn on the boost pump. Swap tanks. Boost pump off. With the boost pump on is 29.2 psi. With the boost pump off, it drops down to, oh, now it's going down to about 25 psi.
Charlie or Papa Charlie?
We're going to come out Charlie and down for 9 right, talking.
Boost pump is off. Not going to worry about pitot heat. Actually, I'm going to turn off the strobe lights. I'm going to check the idle. Right now it's 1330. Ooh, idle's a little low, like 400. I'll give that a little bit of a turn the next time after I shut it off. Okay. So brakes are released. Brake check. Brakes are feeling good. Mixture lean for taxi. And we'll head up and hold short, turn up the radio. Pontiac ground experimental 657 Alpha Romeo at November Row. Like to taxi to the 27 right run-up area for some engine checks.
Experimental, missed the call sign. Pontiac ground taxi via Delta to the 27 right run-up area. Say call sign again.
657 Alpha Romeo to the 27 right run-up area via Delta.
Terminal 657 Alpha Romeo, thank you.
Pontiac ground, Twin Cessna 3.
Turning down the comm.
Romeo. Ready to taxi, will be VFR northeast practice.
Okay.
Twin Cessna 382.
Harnesses are good, fuel tank is good.
Taxi.
Engine instruments all look normal.
Bravo.
We're not going to get up to full temps.
3.
All circuit breakers are in.
Runway 9 right via Echo 3, Bravo 1 Charlie, cross runway 3.
Fuel pressure is 26.2. Not worried about the trim, not worried about flight controls. Okay, now let's do the run-up. Okay, full rich. Throttle up to 2,000. 1,050. First prop check. RPM drops to 1350. Back up to 2040.
I'm there on Bravo.
Second prop check. 370, 360. Now back up to 2000.
Only 36 at Bravo.
Bravo, crossing runway
Pad check. 220. Left mag. Drop down to 1920. Back to both. Up to 220. Right mag. Drop down to 1810. Back to both. All circuit breakers are in. Throttle back. And boy, it's idle is way low. It would almost stall if I brought it all the way back at full rich. So let's lean it.
I'm just going to be doing some mowing around that area.
Now let's check the... yeah, it drops down to 500 RPM. That's too low. I like about 600 to 800. Okay, I think that's all I need to do for now. 7 Alpha Romeo, I'd like to go back to November O.
First 7 Alpha Romeo, Pontiac ground, taxi via Delta to November Row. See ya.
Delta to November. I'm going to do some adjustments and go back out. I'll call you back.
7 Alpha Romeo, we'll be waiting.
Pontiac ground, experimental 657 Alpha Romeo at November O. I'd like to taxi back to run up.
657 Alpha Romeo, Pontiac ground, are you taxiing off for departure or just for a run up?
Just run up. Can't fly without the cowling.
7 Alpha Romeo, turn right on Delta, just pull into the Delta 3 run-up area, let me know when your run-up's complete.
All right, right at Delta, you said right at Delta? And okay, over to Delta 3, gotcha. 7 Alpha Romeo.
Yeah, you're just going to go past the shop there, pull into that Delta 3 run-up area. Got vehicles over there by the 278 run-up area, so I didn't want to stick you in there.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. And just so I understand this, 7 Alpha Romeo, you're going to go back to the ramp after this, or you are going for departure after this?
Charlie 7.
7 Alpha Romeo, sorry, I think I got stepped on. Just verify you are not departing after this run-up, correct?
That is correct. Going back to the barn.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do a normal run-up. See if I can do this.
Echo going to OSU, is that correct?
Affirmative.
Travel up to 2000. 2060. Do one cycle of the prop. Down to 1390. Up to 2030. Second cycle of the prop. 1380. 2040. Left mag. Drop down to 1890. 1900. Both. 2040.
Delay cross 499.
Right. Down to 1830, 1840. Back to both.
Right at Charlie 1, Golf Delta.
Now let's see what the idle wants to do now. I think 2 turns was too much. Yeah, it gets down to 1150. I got to take a half a turn out of it. Okay, well that's fine. Head on back.
004, thank you.
7 Alpha Romeo, going to return to the barn.
7 Alpha Romeo, taxi via Delta, have a great day. You'll see opposite direction, Cessna traffic. They're going to pull into Quebec Row.
Copy, the opposing traffic will be Quebec Row, 7 Alpha Romeo.
This is 004, as you make that left turn on Delta, you'll see opposite direction traffic. They're going to pull in, I think it's to November Row.
004.
Okay, I'm not going to bother going to the run-up. I'll do one more adjustment, one more startup, and idle test. And see how it goes from there. Okay, we're ready for another idle check. Right now the mixture is slightly lean. I'll go full rich. I'm going to go through it, throttle up a little bit. Now let's pull it all the way back. Good, 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 good. 600, that's just where I want it. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.